we'll lock you outside and do the video.
Well, you can go ahead. That one you cannot do it.
We'll finish this and let's end this one.
I deserve it. The nine months journey is not. It's not a small matter, right? It's not a kid play. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have my husband here with me. He's here to grace my channel. So, and I have my little baby boy here. If you hear any little noise behind, it's our baby boy. He's with us.
Oh my goodness. So, as my wife said, just bear with us. We have our it's his day, and that is the most important thing. As you can see, this happy birthday is not for any of us, but for our cute baby boy. Today is his day, and we just wanted to take this opportunity to share with everybody some of our experiences as first time, parents. This is our first baby, and there are a lot that we have to share. So
this boy wants to take the drink. We are drinking on behalf of you. Okay. Please, junior baby. So today we are here this evening to talk to you guys about our life experiences in so many ways. So first of all, we want to talk to you guys about our miscarriage journey, right?
yeah.
Our miscarriage journey, it has not been easy.
There's been a lot, as my wife said. We have a whole story to share. Basically, we are talking about our miscarriage. So, when my wife finally joined me in 2022, our one of the main objectives was to give birth to at least, conceive. We have to give birth. We have to start from a family. So my wife, while in Ghana, was always kind of pressurizing me.
Yeah.
I need to have a child. I need to do this and that. But so when she came here, the next thing was, to conceive, to be able to start forming a family that could not cater for myself, my wife, and the baby. So when my wife talk about childbearing, in fact, I'm actually interested. Yeah, so it was a lot of back and forth, and I remember a time came, you yourself, you said, no babe, I think I have to even establish my life first before, because I have to think about myself before conceiving.
Yeah.
So when you said those things, I was happy. I said, okay, now you are towing the same lane because that has always been my point.
I used to have mixed feelings, guys. I used to have mixed feelings. Okay, now that I've joined my husband, what is the next thing? Do I have to go ahead with the childbearing, or I have to establish myself first? So sometimes it will just ring, like I'll have a ring bell in my mind that you have to establish yourself, because where I'm coming from, my dad is somebody who like education, who love education. Like he's so dedicated to a woman empowerment. So, and I wanted to give up on that aspect and be having the children. So sometimes I also look at the time, like the time frame. We are women, and I married at a young age, but because of the long distance, it prolonged certain things in my life, and it wasn't too much prolonging. So at the end of the day, I wanted to give birth fast and then establish myself, but sometimes something will tell me that, Linda, you have to establish yourself before you give birth. So I always have mixed feelings, especially when I'm sad. I was saying, baby, I want to even go to school. I want to establish myself first. So, and now see him here.
Yeah, so finally, we decided that, okay, considering so many factors, just try and conceive. If God bless us with pregnancy, with baby, we believe that God Himself will birthday boy for him.
But he's just 1 year.
Decided that we're going to conceive, we're going to see how God will bless us, and we're going to take it from there. We believe that no matter the case, no matter your situation, God will provide. You'll be able to fulfill. So that was one of the things we decided that okay, we'll move ahead and see. And finally, I think in October 2022, my wife came here in May 2022 and October 2022. What didn't happen? What happened? So can you?
So that month I wasn't feeling well, and I did not know, because as a first time experiencing that kind of thing, I was told my husband that I'm not feeling well, and he too noticed that I've been feeling weak all the time. He would go to school and I'll still be lying down on the bed. So who decided first that we should go and buy those things and test?
I can't remember. But, you know, her sister is a nurse.
Mommy is enjoying life.
Her sister is a nurse. In fact, you know, the results, it was kind of blurred. It was something that we couldn't actually understand. Like we can't read.
Yeah,
it was kind of
both
50-50 for us.
Both of us are naive in those kind of things, and the line was so faint.
Yeah, so the line was faint, but it kind of showed positive. So I remember we took a video. In fact, one where I believe we still have those videos.
Yeah, I think so. I'll check.
So where I took a video.
I'll try and put the video
of the whole
if
test.
I get it.
Yeah, I did a video of the whole testing process, and I read the results from there. So we took pictures and videos, sent it to the sister, Evelyn, and she looked through the thing and said, "Oh, I believe this is positive." So she was excited, she was happy, but still we were not that, you know. So she told I remember she told us to wait next morning. In the morning when your first urine, we should use that to test and see. So I think the next morning we did the test, and still it was kind of some way. And I remember she asked me to use my urine.
That was crazy, guys.
So he said, "Okay, let your husband use his urine. Let's test
so
and
that
see.
We can
we'll
compare.
see clear."
Yeah.
So when we tested, it was clear that my own was just so clear that there's nothing. It was negative, some kind of faint line, which means that because there was pregnancy, but it was at the early stage, maybe a week, 2, or I don't know, but
some days, something like that.
Yeah, so I remember that's what happened in the house. And we decided that okay, we'll go to the hospital, right?
And we did, so within me I was so happy that okay, I've gotten what I wanted. I'm pregnant now. But I did not understand why those things wasn't dipping. It was just fainted. So my sister was also having that assurance, that positive assurance that it is pregnancy. And she explained to us that some of the pregnancies may look like that at the early stage. So the best place to get an accurate result is to go to the hospital. So I think we went to the hospital that same day, right?
Yeah, I think that same day, that same day we went to the hospital.
That same day we went to the hospital, and we went to the urgent care, because that place, anytime you go, they will attend to you. So we went there, and they said I should just go to the washroom and pee, and then they will get my urine. So they took my urine, and I was waiting. So they came, and the nurse said, "You are pregnant."
Yeah, I remember I said, "Congratulations."
He said, "Congratulations."
Oh my goodness. I said, "What? We're happy."
I was so happy, and my husband was so excited.
I think
said,
you shed tears. I know
yeah.
that day you so
Oh, I
so
wish I have a
finally.
video. I will check my gallery
Yeah.
and see. Because he said, congratulations, Linda, you are pregnant. I said, what? Because that thing, it was kind of confusing to us, having a faint lines, and my sister was also positive about it. But me and my husband, we are naive to those kind of things. So then life started from there. And guys, it wasn't easy. It wasn't like, it was something else.
So what was the next thing after they said you were pregnant? I think the next thing, what was it? We were not supposed to go to the gynae department, gynecologist, to get
To
a
register and
yeah. So I think that was the next thing. So we went to the gynecologist department unit in the hospital.
it wasn't easy, guys.
And so we got a daughter. So a daughter that your
My first-
kind of personal daughter.
Primary doctor.
Primary daughter, yeah.
That's what they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, primary doctor.
So your primary daughter, and that was a woman, right?
Yeah, that was a woman. Yeah.
So she was the one who was supposed to take care of everything. When you visit, she will examine you and all
I'm
this.
laughing,
What happened?
guys.
Why?
I'm laughing. You know, the reason why I'm laughing is that woman, in fact, from beginning, I love how she. Is it beginning? I love her or what? No, like initially when she came, and I told my husband that this woman talked too much. Like,
Now, I think no, you know.
like I didn't like her.
No, the why you didn't like her was, you know, you wanted her to give detailed explanation,
Yes.
maybe
Yes.
examine you,
Yes.
press you, and say, oh,
Yes.
okay, you are
Yes.
good, yeah. But
Yeah.
you know that never happened. So
Yeah.
she came and said, okay,
I don't like her.
the results. This is what happened. So everything maybe is good or bad or
Yeah.
this or that. So, and you were not happy with that, so you wanted detailed examination. So that was why you were not happy.
Yeah, so guys, that woman, the reason why I felt that way was that, you know, I came, like, I'm an African woman, and back home when you go to the hospital, even with just stomach pain or maybe headache, the way the doctors will, they say lie down, they will be pressing you, you know, that kind of thing. But here it wasn't like that. So I felt that this woman did not take care of me, did not take good care of me, let me say it that way. So I told my husband that I don't like this woman. And what she said was that the pregnancy is so early. So let's see what happened. So in my mind, is what is this doctor trying to do or trying to say? Why will you tell me that let's see what happened? So we went and we scheduled from the receptionist for the next time visit. And guys, it's so, what is it called? Is it fortunate or unfortunate?
No,
Like it was a great news for us initially, but I never liked that doctor. I never liked her. I love her job, I love her personality, but the way she treated me, I didn't like it. Yeah, let me put it down.
Yeah, so I think from there what happened? So the next thing was we booked for appointment to go to what's the name for the scanning.
Yeah,
Ultrasound department.
ultrasound.
Yeah. So went to ultrasound. Went for ultrasound appointment. Our next visit. And so I think that that first visit or that first ultrasound, the person that attended to us ran through everything, and everything was okay. And we went, so they sent the results or the pictures, images to your primary daughter. We
To the
went.
gynecologist unit.
Yeah. So when the doctor said, I think so that first ultrasound, the doctor said that the baby is okay, the heartbeat is within normal, everything is. But he said there was some. I think that the first ultrasound said there was some kind of bleeding.
Yeah, like spots. Yeah, pregnancy. I think after they confirmed my pregnancy and also giving me the primary doctor that I said I didn't like her services. So the next thing was spotting. So during the ultrasound, the person, I don't know the name that they call that person.
Forget their story. Yeah, so I remember so after the first visit, the next appointment, we went for the next ultrasound. Because that first appointment, the doctor, they identified that bleeding and the doctor classified it as low risk. So he said it was low risk, so it means that the probability that everything will go on well is a bit high. So it wasn't something that we should worry much about.
Like that 50-50 was scary.
So second ultrasound we went and the first ultrasound the person that attended to us, the person that went through the process, do everything. Yeah, she was communicating with us. Yeah. She was telling how this is the baby head, this is the baby's heartbeat is this and that kind of thing. She even let us listen to the sound of the baby's heartbeat. But the second one, not knowing that things were offbeat, and so she didn't do any of those things. She didn't. So we didn't also ask. So.
And normally you will not ask, but she will just tell you. But this time it wasn't like that. She kept quiet.
And besides, she wasn't going to tell us because she wouldn't be the one to tell us, oh, this is what happened, because she wouldn't do that. So she sent the images to the gynecology, and we went up there, and the doctor said, unfortunately, today when we checked, the ultrasound images show that
Hold on. So that day, that particular day was Tuesday. So we even did a video. I think we will still have it in our gallery. That day I was so happy.
While we're on our way.
Yeah, on our way going to the appointment, I was so happy because I said, okay, this time maybe everything will be fine, because I stopped spotting and I wasn't experiencing any spotting anymore. So I was having this kind of joy in me that this time everything will be fine. They will not tell me 50-50 or maybe probably or that kind of thing. And so so
the doctor said unfortunately today when they checked, the images show that the baby wasn't breathing again. There's no heartbeat and all those things. So that means that unfortunately there's what miscarriage. Goodness, my wife started crying.
I felt so. I broke up, guys. Yeah. I broke up because I asked myself, so what did I do wrong? Where did I, who did I offend? And also, I was just asking myself so many questions. I did not offend anybody. And I have been a good wife, a good woman to my own self and to my marriage. So, where from all this tragedy? Because initially I was happy going to the hospital, and then I was having positive vibes going there. I even did a video in the car, and all of a sudden it just went from 100 to 0. I felt so weak. I cried like a baby.
So we should go home and either the fetus, everything inside was going to just come out by itself, or so she gave us 3 options. So either we could take some medication, or we should just wait, it'll come by itself. If that doesn't happen, then they can do DNC and take out the remaining.
That was the saddest. the saddest moments in my life, guys.
Yeah.
That day when the doctor was saying all these three options, I was saying, goodness, why? Because I felt so happy, and my husband was so happy, my sister was so happy, because it was only the three of us that knew these things. So we wanted it to take some time before we tell the family. We even told them, right? I remember we told them
before.
on my uterus that there is a blood clotting or something like that, and it was a threat for the pregnancy, guys. So when when a person said that, I felt so sad within me. And also my sister also told me that some pregnant women experience spotting and it's normal, so I shouldn't worry much about it. When the blood was coming, it was coming. Sorry guys. So the way the spotting was looking like, it was looking pinkish color, and I have never experienced that kind of bleeding in my life, because all my life menses is reddish color, but this one was pinkish, and it will just come small. If you have a child and you want to do something, you can't do it. They want to do what they want. Ha! Now are you happy now?
You happy?
So from that ultrasound, you see the first ultrasound, the person said, oh, everything is okay, so he will send the pictures to the gynecology unit. And so we went there to see the doctor, that woman, and she said, okay, the pregnancy is okay, right?
Yeah.
So she said we can reschedule for the next appointment, so that like the way I'm spotting is probably like kind of 50-50. So from the one of seeing her, she used to say 50-50. So that kind of person, you know, it's kind of discouraging you. So I always complain to my husband that I don't like this woman, I don't like this woman. But my husband and I, we were having so much hopes. My sister was also having hopes, and I was thinking everything is okay.
Yeah, so
the story sometimes it's fun.